Hi friends, this is Al and welcome back to my channel. And on this channel we talk about self-development, mindset shifts, and personal growth. And today I have a video, or we're going to talk about having a winning mindset and 6 tips for you to have transform your mindset into a winning mindset. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and turn on your notifications so that you won't miss any videos that I upload. And basically what this video I'm hoping that it does for us is that it helps us to transform our thinking, for us to stay inspired and to achieve our goals. So I just wanted to ask you guys a question, like, did you know that your brain is actually wired to resist change? Because I didn't know that, but it kind of does make sense. And it's because of something called neuroplasticity. And this is your brain's ability to rewire itself based on your thoughts and your habits. So the more you practice negative thoughts and negative habits, that's what grows. And the more you practice a growth-oriented mindset, that's what grows. The stronger those pathways become to make successful, you feeling successful and having a resilient mindset. So this is good if you've ever felt stuck, or if you feel like you're not successful and you'll never be successful. Then this would really help you, because it's just a matter of rewiring your brain. And I know I say just because it's easier to say than to actually do it. So I don't want to make it seem like it's simpler than what it is, but it does get easier with practice. So I'm going to start with the first tip, and the first tip is to rewire your thoughts. So success, it starts in your mind. And if you're constantly telling yourself that you can't, you're not good enough, and things that you try always fail, then that's what you're going to see evidence of. So your brain will believe it, whatever you tell it. So instead of telling it, you're not good enough, you want to reframe those thoughts and a way as such as I am capable, I am learning, I am growing. So the way that you speak to yourself, it really, really matters. You can kind of think of it like you speaking to someone that you care about, maybe like your kid or niece, a nephew, someone that you're trying to guide. You would encourage them, empower them to be their best, and that's how you want to speak to yourself as well. And tip number 2 is the power of visualization. So athletes and high achievers, they use visualization to train their minds to be successful. So what you want to do is you close your eyes and you picture yourself achieving your goal, and what does that feel like, you achieving your goal? What do you see? What do you hear? Like, what's the weather? What's the sounds that are going on? The whole experience. And this exercise will help you to program your subconscious mind to believe that what you're visualizing is really happening, or you're capable of it. And tip number 3 is to build a growth mindset. So a fixed mindset keeps you stuck, and a growth mindset opens your mind up to other possibilities. So instead of thinking things like I'm bad at this, switch to I can learn this. It's possible. So every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and failures aren't setbacks, they're stepping stones for success. So those are some ways that you can reframe thoughts, negative thoughts, to into a positive thought so that it's helping to nurture you. And tip number 4 it would be daily affirmations and self-talk. So, words are powerful, what we were just saying, and you want to start every day with an affirmation. You can use them in the morning. I listen to my affirmations at night while I'm sleeping. So, however it works for you, it's just about being in the habit of listening to it and repeating them to yourself. So, you can use affirmations such as I am confident and I am unstoppable. I create my own success. And by speaking positively to yourself, this changes the brain chemistry and it boosts inspiration and motivation. So, tip number 5 would be overcome fear and self doubt. So, fear is a big thing that holds a lot of people back, and it's the number one mindset killer. So, you just want to be aware that fear is just false evidence appearing real. And also, you can work on becoming friends with the fear so that it's not paralyzing you or making you feel like you're stuck. The more you face your fears, the weaker they become. And sometimes, depending on what it is, you might want to acknowledge the fear and still do whatever it is that you were going to do anyway. And tip number 6 would be consistency and habits for success. So, success isn't just about being motivated, it's about building up consistent habits. And motivation really is temporary. I like to find things or ways that I can be inspired. But you want to do what works for you. But just knowing that it's all about being disciplined and being consistent and repetition. Repetition, discipline, and consistency is what will help you to start with these changes. And you start small, and over time you'll see that they're becoming habits. You might not even have to write down the affirmations. You'll probably just be able to say them in your head, and then you'll start to use them in certain situations that can help you to empower yourself. You'll notice that your default mindset is becoming more positive rather than negative. So those are the 6 tips for developing a winning mindset, and I hope that this helped you. If you found it helpful, or if you know someone that it can help, please share the video, and also leave in the comments by letting me know which mindset tip